This is my response to John MacArthur's video. This will be my video number 1. Full disclosure here. I am a follower of John MacArthur. John MacArthur said that when Joe Biden placed his hand on the Bible during the inauguration, he touched God. It was like touching the Ark of the Covenant. In the Bible, when a man touched the Ark of the Covenant, he was killed by God instantly. You should take notice that he was not killed by man, but by God, because he did not follow God's rules about how to handle or touch the Ark of the Covenant. He did not obey God's rule about the Ark. But James did not criticize the Republican president. James was being hypocritical. He should condemn both the Democrat and the Republican alike. Why did James say that? James was upset that the Democrat Party allowed abortion, allowed LGBTQ to be public leaders, allowed pornography, allowed same-sex marriages. What about the Republican? Some Republicans allow the same things. Yes, some Republicans allowed the same thing. What about me? Am I a hypocrite? Do I watch pornography? The Bible says, for all have sinned. If we say we have no sin, we make God a liar. Is one sin worse than another sin? One sin is enough to put you in danger of hellfire. I fear that Christian persecution is coming. I do not fear that Christians will persecute other people. I fear that other people will persecute Christians. Americans spend billions of dollars and countless lives to convert other countries into democracy. The Old Testament has king. There was no democracy. Israel wanted the king. When Israel wanted the king, they rejected God. Freedom of religion. The Bible says, thou shalt not put other gods before me. Because James is not tolerant, some leader will call for the destruction of his church. Everything is tolerated except for intolerance. This intolerance makes the church a target for destruction and vandalism. If vandalism does not shut you up, we will do more. Freedom of speech does not mean freedom to offend. Freedom of speech that injure the people, purity and sacred values and symbol of religion is so wrong. It shouldn't be justified and it needs to stop, said the Indonesian leader. What is freedom of expression? Without the freedom to offend, it ceases to exist. I fear that the persecution of Christians is coming. John 15:18. If the world hates you, understand that it hated me first. If you were of the world, it would love its own. Instead, the world hates you because you are not of the world, but I have chosen you out of the world. If you were of the world, it would love you as its own. Instead, the world hates you because you are not of the world, but I have chosen you out of the world. Remember the word that I spoke to you. No servant is greater than his master. If they persecuted me, they will persecute you as well. If they kept my word, they will keep your words as well. But they will treat you like this because of my name, since they do not know the one who sent me. God is against abortion. God is against LGBTQ. Biden wants to invite more Muslims in. To say these things is to invite someone to do you bodily harm or to do damage to your properties. Someone will say freedom of speech has consequences. 15,000 people in California petitioned mayor to label a church as a hate group because they say that the church is associated with the Pulse nightclub massacre. BLM has a wicked agenda. Women are inherently weak. A mob burned a Hindu temple in Pakistan. An unknown charismatic leader with funny clothes incited the riot. Isaiah 33:22. For the Lord is our judge, the Lord is our lawgiver, the Lord is our king. This verse could be problematic. If God allowed his follower to rape a female captive or a sex slave, God is the problem. If God says that women are second-class citizens, God is the problem. If God commands his follower to kill the disbeliever wherever you may find him, God is the problem. You need to take a look at the speaker who said these words. If you know who the speaker is, you will know how to interpret his word in context. This is all I have to say for now. I will see you in the next video.